god. I forgot how that happened or who started that, because I think Luca had like a bag of chips and he was like sharing the bag of chips and he was like passing it around. Of course it was fucking Millie. Of course it was. But I was sitting right next to Claude, right? I was between Claude and Benta, and the bag of chip arrived at my spot where I was sitting. And I forgot what Millie said.
Wait, Millie, you should share a chip with Claude.
And I was like, no. But Claude was really into it. I was like, no, it's not happening. No, Wilson, we're doing it now. Now, come here. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't care. It's a chip. I was like, I do not care. It's a chip. So I grabbed the biggest piece of chip and do you hate me, Wilson? Look at me. No, Look at Me was doing Smash, I think. And I was like, screw it, I don't care. We shared a chip. Yeah, we did. We almost touched. It was very close, but it did not happen. It was incredibly close. It was very, very close. But I was like, haha, this is funny. About the second time? Okay, second time was like, okay. First time was like close, you know? Second time was like, oh my god, this motherfucker just picked the shortest fucking chip in the bag. This fucking bitch really took the smallest chip, like, imaginable. I was like, are you serious? Oh my god. He wanted that yaoi moment. Yeah, he got it. And then all the girls in the room were so embarrassed. I think they made the mic peak. I looked back like at the girl spot and they were all like covering their faces. Like unironically like kya. Like I really mean like full on kya. Like as much as you can get it. Some of them were like looking away. Some of them like were covering their face with their hands like my emote for like a straight minute. I think Meloco was smiling. I really think Meloco was like as happy as you could get. What else happened? The Smash thing. Of course Luca and Vox would recite Daddy Chill. What the hell, man? I had this whole thing set up and everything. You know, the screen with the sparkles and the music and everything. All that was set up. And they used it to do Daddy Chill, man. What the fuck? JT, let me have this house. JT, let me have this house. You're trespassing on my property. My house. Hold on. Daddy Chill. What the hell is even that? I was like, of course they would do that. You memorized too? Okay, I'm not gonna say too much, okay? Because I don't know, like, what people are comfortable with, like, what is being said, or, like, you know, what people are comfortable with me saying to you guys. But I will tell you one thing. I've been hanging out with Luca a lot, and just by hanging out with him, I'm dead fucking serious, I know the whole video by heart. Because he keeps reciting it out loud all the fucking time. So I know the video by heart just by being next to him or hanging out with him. I know it perfectly now. JT, let me have this house. You're on my property, my house. Hold on. Daddy Chill. What the hell is even that? like almost every day. No, actually, I do have one thing to say. This guy, man, goes on stream and just casually says that we shared a bed together. This guy. Oh my god. What the fuck? You can't just casually drop that. Okay, and he specified after the Onsen too? This guy. Was I shy? Not at all. I'll tell you why. Because we take homie naps together all the time, number one. Number two, it's not my first time taking a homie nap with someone. I think I told this story before. I've had, you know, like celebration parties with my friends before where like we celebrate something, could be anything. And since I don't really have a lot of sleeping spots at my place, I would just have like 2 friends sleep in my bed, and we figured it out. And it doesn't matter. I'm comfortable. I don't care. I don't mind sleeping with homies. I really don't care. It's whatever. As long as they don't push me off the bed, I don't care. And yeah, that's about it. I was perfectly comfortable sleeping with Benta. Like, the onsen just like, I don't know how to explain it. If you've been to an onsen, you know what I'm talking about. It cleanses your whole soul and body to the point where like, you lay down for 2 seconds, you pass the fuck out. You're gone. You're gone. You're just gone. You're not there anymore. So the moment we got back, me and Venta, we just laid down and then we passed out and that was it. And then I woke up and it was like, GM, hope you had a good night. Hope you slept well. Yeah. Yeah. I did actually. Yeah, it was great. Nothing else to say about that. That's it. If you were looking for something exciting, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing really exciting. We went to an onsen and no joke. Okay, I will say one thing. It does actually, this is gonna sound weird, but you will understand if you've been to an onsen with friends, okay? Like, if you're a guy and you went to a public onsen with the boys, okay? Or if you're a girl, you went to the public onsen with the girls, you'll know what I'm talking about. It actually does, like, no joke, it kind of forms a bond. The bond becomes, like, stronger. Does that make sense? It's good. I know it sounds weird, but it just, like, okay, you know, like, you play an RPG, right? And you decide to take off the armor. You do a no armor run, right? It's like, oh, cool, we're closer now. Awesome. Does that make sense? Maybe not, but you would understand if you were there, okay? Well, not if you were there, but if you went with one, or if you went to one. Really poor choice of words, but that's basically it. I have nothing else to say. It's cool. I enjoyed going to an onsen. I would go again. It was pretty cool, but it's a unique experience. That's all I can say. It's unique. Now I want to go to one with Zally now. I have a question before I start playing Zomboid. Did Venta say who was there at the onsen? Did he say who, or did he just say that we went to one and then he was very vague about it? He did? Okay, so he did say it was me, him, and Claude. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It brought me and Claude closer too. I think all three of us, it brought us closer. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. It was cool though. It was very cool. They had to convince me like so hard to do it because at first I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I was very tired. It was like really late at night. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of tired because we traveled all day or whatever. We were like walking all day. And I was like, guys, I don't know. I kind of want to just go to bed and sleep. And they were like, no, Wilson, look at me. You're not going to waste this opportunity. You have to do it. It's a unique experience. You have to do it. And I was like, okay, fine, I guess. And took a lot of convincing. But I'm glad they convinced me. I'm very glad they convinced me. Look at me. You know, he does actually like do that sometimes. When I'm like unsure about doing something, he will be like, no, listen, you have to do this. Because you're not going to get another opportunity to do this again. You have to take advantage of this. You have to do it. Like, where are you going to get another experience to do this again? Like, he does stuff like that. I mean, he's right. He's right. But I went. I did it. And I'm happy I did. So dramatic. Hey. If there's anyone from, not including Claude, Crisis involved, you already know it's going to be like a drama. Like a romantic drama or a drama TV show or whatever. You already know. It's part of it. I'm sorry. If you watch anyone from Crisis, you know, like, it's just how it is. There's gonna be somehow it's gonna turn into a whole dramatic scene based on nothing. Like, it'll start from nothing, and it is nothing, and then we'll make a big deal out of it. That's how it is.